Hi there. Hi, everyone. It's me again, Vikki. So today I'm coming in live with a few gentlemen, supposed to be, but there's a few urgent matters that the other two couldn't make it to our live talk today. So at least we have David and Mike still coming in with us today. So this live talk today is actually the long wind arrangement that I've been trying to do with lots of busy people. They are all professionals, so it's actually really hard to catch them all together, but finally I made it. This live talk is just to inspire people who are also professionals like these two gentlemen. They are also able to do another side hustles if they want to I don't know, maybe build up their skills or looking for something else that different than their normal job or professionals. Maybe we will ask them that question or hear from them when we get to talk to them. Okay, so I just want to say hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for whoever watching us live today or replay later. My name is Vikki-Chapman. I live in Adelaide, South Australia. I've been living in South Australia for almost 14 years now. I'm a wife and a stepmom of a 17 years old boy. Currently, I work for a state government office here in South Australia. I used to be work full time, but since I'm running this business, I cut my hours and I work part time at the moment. And I also run a traditional business with my husband that's been going for almost 14 years. I joined him 14 years ago, and now I also a proud digital business owner. So now we will give a floor to David, my long friend. In this video, we met by accident, yes, and we're gonna hear from him what's his experience and how his journey so far. Okay, the floor is yours, Dave.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, Vikki. Good to see you again. And as Vikki said, we've known each other for years, so this is not our first interview together. We've had many of these, but
yeah,
we've never done one with me in Vietnam, so everyone can see
oh yes,
Vietnam.
oh wonderful.
So yeah, I'm actually living here now, living the dream. So my background, okay, I won't go too far back because I'm a lot older than Vikki, but I spent a lot of time in the Australian Army, but I had a pretty serious injury, so I had to discharge from the Army, medically discharge. And then I had a traditional lawn mowing gardening business, but it was just too much for me. I just couldn't continue doing that. So that's when I looked for something else to do. And that's where I found this digital business. And well, I haven't looked back since. And now, as you can see of my avatar there, I'm living in Vietnam teaching English over here. I'm in a city called Nha Trang, which is on the coast because I'm from Sydney, although I was born and bred in Newcastle, which is about 3 hours north of Sydney in Australia. So a different state from where Vikki lives, Mike, if you don't know. She's in South Australia. I was in New South Wales, like on the east coast of Australia. And I grew up on the beach, and although I love cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City here in Vietnam, I've got the beach about 5 minutes that way, and I love it here.
Wow,
So
amazing.
I've got a little motorbike I ride around on. I'm like just a local now, so yeah, I'm really enjoying life at the moment here.
Wow, lucky you. Far out. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to hear about your. I think it's probably your next journey before we spoke. Yeah, so that's you living your dreams already now. So that's good on you. And now I'm going to move to USA, to Mike to introduce himself. This is our first time live talk. Welcome, Mike. Thank you so much for coming in and say yes to my invitation. So the floor is yours, Mike.
Thank you, Vikki. I'm happy to be here. I like it because I'm obviously in our post there's the most is women what I see. So I see okay more and more men joining the business what I like, and I'm always happy that I can show up here and show the other men okay come on board. This is a really good business and you will like it and the support is great. So but to my background, I'm grew up in Germany, so I'm originally German. Lived since 14 years in the USA, in California. Also close to the beach here in Santa Cruz. It's I have a little bit more than 5 minutes. It's 50 minutes, but still okay. So I'm living here the dream. So if you compare it to Germany, we have every day nice weather, sun, and the ocean. So it's pretty good here, but it's also expensive. Yeah, so I'm a production manager in the medical device industry. I supervise 65 people. We producing stand. What do I in Germany? I did the same type of job. I was also there as an engineer, and then I moved over here for the same company to the US to open here facility. I was meant to be 1 year here to train people, but then yeah, after 9 months, I said, no, I'm not coming back to Germany. I want to stay here, and this is why I'm here. And I met here my wife. She's from Bali, Nika Dek, and yeah, since then we live a happy life here in California.
Wow, 1 year to several years. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. So yeah, so basically thank you, Mike, thank you, Dave, thanks for all your background. So basically all we want in life is actually living our dreams, right? So we know exactly what we want and we know exactly what our future life going to be. So now I'm just gonna probably go to the next question, because I can see that you both have a very good career now. So you guys have a very settled career, and it's actually took you guys both to living your dreams at the moment. But now what's missing? So why do you guys think you need something more, you need something else? Why that that intention or desire to have another something else rather than your career or your professionals? Why do you want to run the online business? Because it's not, I don't know, some professionals say that I don't really have time to do things like that, so that's not my thing, that's not what I'm looking for. So why do you guys think differently? So I probably just start with Dave.
Good question, and I need to step back a bit, Vikki, to answer that, because as you know, I was in Australia. I've been doing this for more than 3 years now, this business. I've only been in Vietnam for about going on 6-7 months now. So I started this business in Australia because after injuring myself in the army, then I had a lawn garden care business, and that got too much for me. So that's when I started looking for something else, because I couldn't, my body couldn't handle the physical activity, couldn't do it. And I literally stumbled upon this business online one night, and I thought, wow, I could do that, and I don't need to break my back doing it. And so that's why I need, back then, like 3 years ago, that's why I needed to be able to do that, because I couldn't, although I love the lawnmower and gardening and the garden maintenance, building gardens for people, because I know what I'm doing and I enjoyed it. You know, when you know what you're doing, you enjoy doing the work. Okay, if you struggle with like knowledge of work, it's a long day because you're searching for answers. But I knew what I was doing, and I enjoyed what I was doing. You know, you build a garden or make a garden for someone, and you step back and think how beautiful it looks, and the customer's happy. Then they tell their friends, and your business grows and grows. And I had some people working for me, but I just couldn't physically do it. I had to sell that business because I couldn't keep doing it. And that's when I came upon this business. I was doing both at the same time. And then one day I woke up and I thought, you know what? I can run this digital business 100% and I'll sell the other business. Wow. Which I'll say 2 years ago, that's what I did. So I was running the business as long as both businesses together for about 1 year. And then I sold the physical, like the lawnmower and gardening. And that's when I decided I can run the digital business solely by myself. I don't need other people to help me do that. It's not going to take a physical toll on my body. And I'm quite comfortable doing it because in that first year, I had a lot of ups and downs, but I learned quite a lot from other people, such as Vikki. I went to Vikki for advice. I went to other people in Australia. Vietnam, you're probably wondering, which I'll get to that later, why I'm actually in Vietnam, because I've met so many wonderful business partners here. I adore my friends in Vietnam, and it's all because of this business. But I'll get to that later, why I'm here. But so, yeah, I found this because I needed it for my body. I couldn't keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes our body finally tell us, hey, come on, watch out what you're doing now.
Yeah,
so, and I can relate it. Yeah, I can relate to Dave on that because in my traditional business that I run with my husband, we were the same. And then sometimes we feel like this is probably enough for us, but we couldn't afford not to keep doing it because of the living costs that we can't really afford that not to have it. So that's probably why all of us here, we need something more. So now I just want to jump on to Mike and just see what his reason to run this digital business.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm responsible for a big group of people. I'm managing in production. There's a lot of work to do. You have to see that they have all the resources, the materials, the equipment is running all the time. So my day is mostly 10 hours every day. Sometimes I have to work on the weekends because something is not running as it should be. And then I decided, okay, I can do it physically. It's okay. I don't have to work really hard with my body, but it's still, getting me a headache, all the stress with the people. And that's why I said, okay, I want to find something that I can cut my hours down. So my dream is to say, okay, I will only work 3 days a week for my corporate job, and then the rest I want to enjoy and do my business online. This is my plan, and to retire early, and not like here in California, the life is expensive. The most people I know, they're already in the age of retirees, but they still have to work with 70 that they can keep up with the cost. And I said, I don't want to do this. I definitely have to find something to get to my goal at the time I want to, so that I can still enjoy it. This is for me the reason, of course, and also to spend more time with family and my friends. Because for me, in the meanwhile, so when I was younger, it was good. I liked it to work long and hard. Everything was great. But the older you get, then you appreciate more time. Then time is more precious than sometimes money. You get a better job, they offer you a lot of money, but they say, yep, you also have to work 12, 14 hours. I say, nah,
exactly.
no, thank you. Yeah. So I'm okay with maybe only 8 hours, 10 hours, but I still want to enjoy my life. So this is the main reason for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good example. So the more we want it, as like in financial situation. So the more we want it financially, so we have to work more. That's the traditional system that we always know, right? So that's what I also like about this digital online business, because we can actually make it flexible for us. That's based on our time, because I can actually relate it with all of you guys, because I work long hours as well, working in the office and then working as a cleaner with my husband. And after that, I didn't really have more time for me to looking for another extra job to support our family actually basket, you know what I mean? So so many things that we have to pay, we have commitments and things like that. So where the time that we can spare extra to do extra jobs. So that's what I don't have it as well. So that's why I decided to looking for an online business. I actually joined with a few online business before, but it didn't work. It didn't work out. It took more time than my normal job. So I thought this is not for me. So when so when I found this online business, I thought this is the great one. So before I share my experience, I probably want to ask these two gentlemen. Most of guys, I don't say ladies because you guys, both guys, it's not really easy for you guys thinking about online business, because most people think this online business is only for women, and there's no way the professionals will do this online business, because they think online business you have to bugging friends and family and selling stuff and things like that, and the professionals won't do that. And when you saw about this business, how can this business makes you think, oh, this is the one for me? Because lots of people out there skeptical about the online business, you know how scary and dangerous the online space. So how do you did you ever feel skeptical about this online business, and how you guys overcome it when you first saw about this digital business? Start with you, Dave.
Well, as I said earlier, I stumbled upon this because, like I said, I was looking for something else. I needed to get out of the lawn garden business, and I was looking online. We have, I don't know if you have it in the US, like job agencies, employment agencies online. So I was looking for a job online, and I've never ever thought about online businesses because I've always thought, skeptical. No, they're all. You see a guy with a gold chain. Look at me with my Ferrari in the background. I thought, no, I'd be super skeptical when I see that. No. What's this guy advertising? You know, what's he talking about? So I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
But I came across one because, it popped up on my Facebook. Well, it might have been Facebook or YouTube, whichever one I was looking on. I can't remember now.
Mm.
And it popped up, and I looked at it, and I read it, and the person whose name at the bottom, she actually lives in Sydney. So I thought, well, she's close. Why not? So I contacted her, and she did. She lives in Sydney, 30 minutes from where I live. And I thought, well, great. She's the start of my Vietnamese connection because she's Vietnamese, but living in Australia for the last 20 years. And we became friends on Facebook. And the more we talked, and then I said to her about, what's this online business that you do, that I initially contacted you about. And she talked to me about it. She explained it. She said, look, I'm not pushing you, and we never push people to do this, okay? It's not about getting your friends and family to sign on the dotted line. That's not what we do, okay? From day one, she told me that, which ticked the box there because I started looking at other online businesses, and one of the things that they always said, you got to cold call people and get your friends and family involved. The more friends and family you get involved, the bigger your business will be. But this one was no friends and family. We'll teach you how to do online marketing. That's what it's about, the attraction marketing. I'd never heard of that term before, but now I'm all over it. I know it inside and out. Now I love this attraction marketing. So we became friends, and she said, look, you don't need to join this business or become a business partner to remain friends. And we're still friends now. We chat quite often now. And I joined it only because I trusted her. If I didn't trust her, I probably would never have joined this business. But I trusted her, and I thought, I wasn't even skeptical about this business because of the trust with her. Whereas the other ones, like I said, the guy with the gold chain and the Ferrari in the background, which is probably standing in front of Ferrari dealerships, not even his, you know. It's just Photoshop or something. Look at me, I'm such a famous online business owner. But she was real. She showed photos of her and her kids together. And so I believed her, I trusted her. And luckily, well, not luckily, you know, it worked out well. And we're still friends. And now I'm in this business 3 years later. And you know, I look back. So that's all it was. And we often say in this business, for people looking to get into this business, it's take that initial step. Now, and a lot of people like the attraction marketing, like I just mentioned, take that first step. You know, if you don't take that first step, you never know. If you're looking for something, why get to the front door and go, oh no, you know, we talk about opportunity knocks. Okay, if you're not willing to knock, we'll turn around and go away and don't, you know, look for something else, something easy if you want to. Take the opportunity, knock on the door, and it's all there for you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. Yes, thank you. So exactly. So that's the beauty of this business, because I came across so many business like that I couldn't even see people who talk something like that. I know now we in the modern society we have a high technology or things like that, but sometimes the human touch it still really needs for us to build trust, right? So I'm sure most people know out there, when you do business with other people, it doesn't matter who they are, and it doesn't matter what kind of business you are going to do, even a traditional business, you need that trust. You need that reassurance that you are actually doing the business with the right person, with the right people. So you're not going to get regret if something don't go right. So that's what I also like about this business, because I know exactly who I'm talking to and who I'm dealing with, and that's a real people, a real person. So it's make me at ease to know that it's actually real people there. And yeah, so now I probably just want to ask Mike, what did you ever feel skeptical before when you see this business, and when you saw this business at the first time, and how you overcome it?
Yeah, for me it was a little bit different. So I didn't know the person I actually contacted. But yeah, I looked into it, and I also started before that, and I was looking into some different job besides my corporate job, what I can do. And it was clear to me the same thing as for Dave. I cannot add, or for you, not add another 2 or 4 hours every day or 6 hours to get extra money in. I need something what I can do on side, what is possible in 1 or 2 hours every day, just to check in and see how it goes. I cannot spend another 6 hours and I only have 4 hours sleep left. Yeah, so this is why I also started there, and I found some other businesses. I also tried them out, and as you said, there was no contact at all. And I said, okay, I don't know if it really goes somewhere. I only send emails back and forth and text, and there was not even a video chat or anything. There was nothing. This is what I like here the most, that we really have real people around, and that we can talk to them all the time. If I have a question, I call my mentor, send a text, and then a couple of minutes later, I get an answer. Yeah, this is the good thing. And yeah, so skeptical, yeah, I was. And actually, my wife was the one who saw the post on Facebook first. And she said, maybe you want to check this out. And then I started checking it out. But this one I set on the list as the third position. So if I would check it a little bit faster and sooner, then I would already be 1 year already in the business, not just a couple months.
Wow.
So the only regret what I have is that I didn't start it right away. So that I said, okay, let's see what else is there, and then make some research, and then I go from there. So this is the only regret, that I didn't start right away.
Yes, exactly.
Which Vikki, we hear that quite a lot, don't we?
I know.
Once people are in this business, they say, "Oh, I wish I had done this 6 months earlier or a year earlier." I've heard that so many times.
So many times, yeah. I remember every time we we invite people who are really successful now, but one of their regret was always, I didn't grab this opportunity when the first time I saw that. Otherwise, I probably already like 6-figure income already. That's what they said. And then I felt the same. I felt, I don't know, why didn't I see? Because before, when I ran the other 2 online business, I've never seen this kind of business before, because I was desperately looking for online business. I'm just like go crazy, searching everywhere, looking for an online business, but I didn't go to another platforms to see it. I just stick with Facebook and Google and things like that. So I didn't see any other platforms, and that's probably my regret, because my mentor was actually in another platform, and that's why I didn't know her before. I didn't see her before. And next 2.5 or 3 years later, and when she started the platform in Facebook, that's when I saw her ad. And that's what I said to her. How come I never seen you before here in Facebook? And then she said, well, I just started using Facebook as my platform. And she's like, oh my God, I wish you didn't started earlier. I would say you earlier. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, thanks guys to give the insight about how did you guys feel about this business previously, and why did you actually trust this business, and how you overcome the skepticism. Because to be honest, myself, like my husband, he's a skeptical husband, as normal, because he came from the traditional business like Dave before. So he said there's no way you can actually you can earn income from the online business, and it will pass your normal traditional business, or probably normal your salary at the office. And I said, but this is real. I saw these people doing this, and I don't think that I can't do it. I probably have to have a lot of things that I need to learn, but I know I will be okay in this business. I won't be struggle, because lots of people helping each other in this business. So, and that's one thing I like about this business as well, because the community is so big and so close and so supportive. And yeah, he said that's okay if you want to do it, but I don't want to get involved on this. But yeah, recently he's just say, okay, I'll probably think about this next year, so fingers crossed. He's no longer being a skeptical husband. So anyway, talking about this business, and we know exactly, because we are inside of this community, and we see how good this business is and how amazing our system is, especially being having an updated system all the time. So I just want to ask, based on your experience, guys, and your journey, what are 2 points that you like about this business in particular? I can try with you first, Mike.
Yeah, so for me, as I said, it was important that there are real people that I can talk to when I have a question. And this is what the whole system is about, that you have people, they support you. We have the training sessions. We weekly meet in the group, and then we go through the whole concept, and we go step by step. It's not that okay, here's step 1 and now you start running. We get a pretty fundamental training so that we know how to navigate in the internet and the online world. And this is very important. There are some rules you have to follow. You can make so many things wrong, you don't even know about it, because you don't know the business. Yeah. So this is very important to go through the steps. And when you need help, then there are so many people. We have our community chats where we also interact with each other, then making ads, making posts, and then we support each other and giving some advice or tips. This is really great. So this for me, it's really it's not just a saying. So when you say, "Oh, welcome to our family," it's getting really with some people you get really close, and then you can really call them friends, and you feel like, okay, this is like my family. I can trust them. I can ask whatever it is. I don't have to be shy. I was pretty shy in the beginning. I didn't even think that I make any live interview or anything, and this is now already my fourth interview. What I am been with, and I enjoy it. I like it because I can share my passion about this business, and hopefully get some people interested in the business and trying it out. So this is for me the most community and the support.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike. That's really good one. Yeah. And what about you, Dave?
Well, same as Mike, obviously the community, the support, and I can start with the support, okay? Starting with my friends in Sydney, Vikki in Adelaide, some in Perth, some in New Zealand, Canada. But my biggest support base is here, Vietnam. I've got so many wonderful partners and friends here, which is 99% of the reason why I'm now living here. I visited here early in the year, and I met practically all the business partners who I talked with online, interviews and chit chats and asking advice. And then I thought, you know what, I want to do this English teaching. I could have went to Thailand because I can speak Thai, and I've been to Thailand many, many times. But I thought, you know what, I have so many friends here in Vietnam, why not come here? And they are my support base. I cannot say enough about how much I love them, and they've supported me. If I've got advice, any problems, I can go to them, which is amazing. Yeah. So that's that. The support base, as Mike said. But the automated system is one of the best parts of this, okay? It's really top line. I love, and I like nothing more than like making an ad, as Mike just said about making an ad. And overnight, I wake up in the morning, check my email, and I've got 10 leads. I didn't do anything. I just made the ad, and the system has put the leads in my my admin system. And here's these potential business partners. And I was asleep. I was snoring, and the system's done it for me. Also, as you touched on, Vikki, and as Mike just said then too, the training, okay? The training is great. When we first start, obviously we all follow the training. It was a bit different 3 years ago, Mike, than what it is for you now. But it's always being updated, which is great. It's a different format now than what it used to be. It's so easy to follow, and it's always updated, and it's all relevant. Now they're talking like we have things like AI and that, so it's always up to date. But I always like to say to people who have been in this business for a while, and I feel honored now. Some people come to me for advice. I used to be the one asking for advice. Now people are coming to me, which I feel very honored. I always say, look outside the box, okay? Yes, we have the training for a reason. It's there to get you started. But then, there's nothing wrong with looking outside the box for different ideas. So, we go to our support base, our other friends. Like global, this is a global business. And when we say global, it's truly 100 million% global. I have friends everywhere around the world that I can talk to about this. And I think the only country I don't have any friends that I talk to is Antarctica. No, I say that jokingly because obviously I don't have friends in every country, but I always say that, Antarctica, and people go, oh, yeah. I am joking when I say that, but you get my joke, okay? We're working on it, okay? We're working on Antarctica.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, I think we used to have one before, but I thought they actually a bit struggle with the connection. I don't know, for some reason.
And temperature may be a little bit of a problem down there too.
Exactly. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but same as Mike, okay? The support base, the training, it's all there, and that is the good thing about the support base, okay? I can ask anyone a question, like I've asked Vikki, and might not be an immediate answer, but there's never this, I'll get back to you, and then they forget about you and don't get back to you. I've had jobs before, and you ask someone a question. I'll get back to you tomorrow. And they never get back to you. At least here, you might get a message the next day, an email or a phone, whatever, in Australia, like a message. Here's the answer to that question you asked me yesterday. Sorry, I couldn't help you yesterday. Here's the answer today. So you'll always get an answer, which is great. We're not here to cut each other's throat or stab each other in the back. We're here to help each other.
Yeah, that's
so anyone watching, this is a real business, and we're not in it to cut anyone else out. We're here to help each other.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, that's the thing that I love about this business. There's so many negative things happening in this world at the moment, or probably before, but in our community, we always try to be always positive in everything that we do, especially helping each other and to thrive together. And we never, like Dave said, we never cut each other's throat and step someone on the back, and because we want everyone to be success, to reach their dreams as well, like we do. So and that's what I love about this business, that the power of the positivity and the mindset that this business brought to my life. It's actually like, something that I've never seen that before. So since I've joined this business, I feel very, very homey. Like I feel very comfortable. I feel very challenged. Like I've been challenged to be better and better and better, to make my life better and to help other people to make their life better as well. So the other thing that I love about this business, because I came from the traditional business like Dave, or like Mike, working as a leader in his company, this business is legitimate. So because sometimes we don't know with this online business where that comes from, and we don't know this is legit, if that business legit or not. And what I love about this business is legit. Yay, finally. We pay tax. This is a tax registered business. If in Australia, if you want to run this business, you have to register your business. So you have to have an Australian business number. So that's what I like about this business, because that's ensure me and my husband as well that I'm not doing dodgy business. So this is legit. And that's the other thing they've said about the training, because the training has always been updated. We just being updated just recently to make it like the next level of system that we can actually I don't know what's the name of this system, but the system is actually make us feel like we are being in Facebook, but we have our own platform. That's how I feel when I first log into our new platform. I was just like, oh my God, this is like a new era of Facebook, but we have it ourselves as our community. And that's what I love about people who are doing this business. They really think of other people who probably struggle, or the people who doesn't have a background of business, background of social media, background of computer. They think about it and they want to make it easier for these people as well. So everyone have a fair chance to reach their goal and to reach their dreams together. So that's what I love about this business. So guys, before we close, I just want to ask you question. If there's some people who actually thinking about wants to do or wants to know about this business, what do they need to do? Can you help us, Dave?
First of all, well, you can see that we've each got a website below our names there. Okay, the first thing that people need to do is to register at one of our websites.
Yeah.
Mike's there, Vicky's or myself. Probably the Vietnamese one. Nah, I won't say that. Register your first name and your email at one of our websites, and then you'll be emailed a link to watch our webinar. Okay, the webinar happens twice a week live, or you can watch a replay. I've actually been on the webinar sitting in my lounge room at home in Sydney, so they are live, they are real. Okay, the first one I was so nervous. I even asked some friends, what colour shirt should I wear just so I look good? It's just something stupid like that. But so they are real and they are live. Okay. And then you'll hear so much information. First part of the webinar, you'll hear some information, like it's pre-recorded because that can't be live every week. But the actual people that come and speak and explain the business and their journeys in the business, they are live, okay? So you get a background. And then you can decide for yourself. No one pushes you, which is, we keep saying no one's pushing anyone here. We don't push. We're not used car salesmen, okay? I'm not Robert De Niro pushing a car in that whatever that movie he's in. I can't remember the name of that movie. But yeah, so then you decide whether you want to join the business or not. If you don't want to join the business, if we're friends on Facebook, I've got no problem us continuing to be friends on Facebook. As my coach said at the start, you don't need to be in this business for us to remain friends, okay? If you decide to join the business, then you and I will sit down, we take the next step, okay? And there's a series of steps. It might sound like there's too many steps to join this business, but it is a business. It's legitimate. There is a capital outlay. So it's not something that's free. People get the wrong idea, online business, it's going to cost me $5. No, it's not like that at all. You do need to outlay capital. So that's why there is a series of steps, because we are serious. As Vikki just said, we pay tax, okay? Vikki and I both registered with the Australian Tax Office, Mike with his, whatever yours is called over there, IRS or whatever.
Yep.
So it is legitimate, okay? And that's why there's a series of steps. We want to make sure that this is a perfect fit for you. We don't want you to get in over your head and then you find yourself in trouble, okay? So that's why there's a series of steps. People say, why do I have to do this, this, and this? I said, because we don't push you and we want you to be sure. Simple as that.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave. And how about you, Mike?
Yeah, it's the same thing. So people need to understand, it's a business, it's a decision you have to make and you have to learn. So it's with any other job. If you want to be a baker, if you want to be an electrician, then you have to go to school. You have to learn the steps. You have to learn the basics, and then you go and get more and more skills. And it's the same here. You start with easy, you check the webinar, you get the first informations, and then you can think about it. Then we contact you again and ask you have any questions. And when you have questions, we answer them. And then we go from there. We go step by step. And of course, it's a business, so you have to do something. It's as it said, self-employed. So you have to do use yourself. You have to do something. Nobody's doing it for you. If you want to change in your life, if you want to change in your lifestyle, then you are the one who have to change it. Nobody's changing for you. This is what the people have to understand. And if they do, they come into a great business, to a great community with great support. And life is getting better and better.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Yes, I probably relate to that, and I really agree with what these two guys said about you have to follow the step, because if you are doing business, you have to make sure that this business is actually something that you wanted to do. It doesn't matter what kind of business you want to run. Running a business, it's not like you're being an employee like us. Running a business is a serious business, right? So if you want to run a business, you have to make sure that you follow the step. Because if you don't follow the step, this business probably not going to be for you, because we don't want to push people just just for you to join our business. No, no, no. We want you guys to also realize that yourself wanted to change, because we can't change your life. You are the one who has to change your life, right? But we provide you with the tools, we help you, we support you, and the platform or this community gave you all you need to change your life. But if you don't want to change your life, there's no one else can do it. So that's why taking step by step, it's actually a very, very crucial point here. If you, because some people tell me when they ask me information, why do I have to watch this 90 minutes webinar? Why do I why do I have to watch these people talking? Well, if you don't have time to do that, you might not make it for the training, because that's how we learn. It's a bit like you were born and then you 5 years old, you can't go straight away to high school. You have to follow the step. You have to go to primary school, to junior school, to high school, to university, and graduate it and get a job. So if you don't want to follow this step, you want to just straightforward going from the bottom to the top, so there's missing link out there. So that's why we have to follow the step by step information that you will get, because once you get one information, you will follow the next step to get more information, and then you make a firm decision after that. If after what you see and what you feel and what you've experienced, and you say to yourself, I don't like it, that's okay, that's fine. We don't actually push you, like Dave said, we don't push you to run the business with us, or to, because business it's not for everybody, right? So we just want to share the information, how we feel about this business and what we already get from this business, and it's amazing. It's really changed our life. Personally, my life as well. And you see David enjoy his life now in Vietnam, because the flexibility of this business, he can go wherever he wants. And also Mike as well. So if he wants one day to go back to Germany, to maybe retire there and leave USA for good or whatever, or maybe move somewhere in Bali because his wife coming from Bali, no, he can do it, because that's to be honest, that's what one of my dream. Yes, one day. Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
I want,
Definitely
yes.
better weather. And it's beautiful and nice people. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's what one of my dreams too. I want to be able to retire early, doesn't have to wait until I'm 67 years old, and I can enjoy my life, maybe live half year in Bali and in Australia, who knows, because that business, this particular business, will allow you to do that. So yes, so thank you guys for your time. I think we're up the finish line. So thank you so much for your time to come here and share your journey and your experience, and I appreciate it. And it was a shame that two other friends didn't make it, but hey, this is life, and then people sometimes have their urgency. So hopefully one day we can actually meet again and share each other's journey and story. So for Mike, thank you so much for your time. I know it's late there, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of your evening. And Dave, thank you so much, and enjoy your Vietnam weather.
It's hot. It's hot.
Okay. So I hope I will see you guys again. And thank you so much. And to all of you who's watching us today, a few people watching live today, and I thank you for watching us, and for everyone who's going to watch a replay later. Thank you. So that's it for today. I hope you will learn something from this live talk and inspired by our story and our journey. And like Dave and Mike said, don't be scared. If you need to know more about this business, please contact Dave, Mike, or myself, and we will be happy to share this information with you guys. And that's it for today. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. Bye, guys.
All
See
right.
ya.
Thanks, Vikki.
Bye.
Thanks, Vikki.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mike. Thank you, Dave. Bye bye.
Thank you. See you soon.